Kyle Payton, what do you guys got in trending in the entertainment world?
It's pretty crazy. The text messages in the Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, Taylor Swift triangle have been released, and it kind of shows that Taylor knew a lot more than she led on to, or at least that we were led on to think she knew. So do you guys remember when this whole lawsuit came out, supposedly, and we were like, oh my gosh, Taylor Swift was involved. She showed up to Blake Lively's house at the end of a meeting and then was kind of just roped in. Well, not really the case. So text messages between Blake and Taylor actually show Taylor calling Justin Baldoni the B word and saying he was playing his tiny violin, implying he knew bad press was coming. Taylor warned Blake that using Taylor in the trailer would give Blake leverage. And she called herself, I'm your ally, not Baldoni's. Taylor Swift also reportedly said she would do anything for Blake, endorsed the revised cuts of the film, name it, whatever you want. After that alleged meeting that Taylor actually knew about that we thought she didn't know about, Blake sent a bunch of text messages to Taylor calling her an epically heroic person, saying, I was just listening to you lying about me, saying all these things, and this clown falling for it the entire time. So later on, the text messages show a little strain in their friendship, saying Taylor had said she felt distanced and that Blake felt like a bad friend after all this came out. But after Justin Baldoni was dropped by his agency, Taylor Swift sent Blake Lively a victory-style message saying, you won, you did it, and you helped so many people. So Taylor's team still claims she didn't really know Justin Baldoni was present during certain interactions, insists that she didn't take sides publicly. But the text messages that are coming out are saying she definitely knew a little bit more than we thought she did. Then there's also these text messages between Ryan Reynolds and Matt Damon, who Ryan basically texted Matt Damon claiming that Justin Baldoni asked Blake's trainer how much she would weigh after giving birth, because there was a scene where he had to pick her up and he wanted to make sure that he would be able to pick her up. I guess Matt Damon's wife was also involved in that and was basically, sorry, but what the bleep, he's dead. Then there's also different text messages between Blake Lively asking Matt Damon and Ben Affleck to watch the movie, and they were like, we're interested to see the work. It's kind of juicy, and that's not even like all the text messages. Like all the text messages haven't even been leaked just yet.
It's so much. And when's the trial? So much. You think this is stuff that'll come up in the trial like soon, right? Like
absolutely, because there was one claim by Blake Lively that there was no intimacy coordinator on the set, and that Justin Baldoni would improvise those scenes, which made her feel really uncomfortable. And there's text messages where she's going to meet the intimacy coordinator.
Damn.
So I'm sure those will come up in court.
Ooh, it's getting good.
It's messy.
Yeah, super messy and kind of messy. Hunting Wives, the TV show on Netflix. They just announced yesterday that Chicago Sky WNBA superstar Angel Reese has officially joined the cast for season 2. She's co-starring as this character named Trainer Barbie, so not sure where that's going to happen. But basically, when season 1 dropped, Angel Reese took to Twitter to the show's creator and was like, let me know if you need me for season 2. And she got casted. So shoot your shot, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a good lesson.
I know, totally. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi, they're starring in the upcoming Withering Heights remake. And during a recent press interview, Margot Robbie basically was like, yeah, I became completely codependent on Jacob Elordi. And people were like, okay, kind of sus considering he's dating Olivia Jade and they just had that whole breakup, but whatever. And then Jacob Elordi fueled the fire by going in with another separate interview with GQ and basically said that he fell in love with Margot Robbie's character while filming.
They always do this, right?
Yeah.
They always try to link the main characters in some salacious off-screen romance.
Because we want to see it now.
I want to see it.
We want to see the chemistry.
I think, well, even if you look at the trailers, like the chemistry's off the charts, and like they would just
but you just say Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie in a movie.
They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful,
right?
As human beings,
for sure. Also very beautiful, the Beckhams, David and Victoria. They're having drama with their son Brooklyn. He has blocked them on social media, and David Beckham was asked about social media very recently. This is like post all of the drama, and it was interesting what he had to say when asked about social media.
But I've always spoke about the power of social media, you know, for the good and for the bad. You know, the bad we've talked about with what kids can access these days, and you know, I've been able to use my platform and my following for UNICEF, and it's been the biggest tool to make people aware of what's going on around the world for children. I've tried to do the same with my children, to educate them. They make mistakes. Children are allowed to make mistakes. That's how they learn. You know, you have to sometimes let them make those mistakes as well.
And a lot of people are reading into it. Okay, he's letting Brooklyn make this mistake of cutting his family off.
Yeah.
And they'll hopefully someday learn from it. We will see.
That's just such an because he's going to see that. And I'm sure Victoria and David, they're like, listen, he's going to come back to us. He has this girl all the way caught up in his head. He's wrapped around her finger. He'll figure it out. But to hear that, ooh, that sucks. Because he's basically saying you're just a kid.
I know.
Do we know where the siblings are on this? Are they leaning towards the Brooklyn or leaning towards
I don't think
parents?
they've really said anything.
Oh, they haven't said?
I thought I heard that one of the brothers is also blocked. So I'm
Really?
guessing he
I did
chose
see
mom
they
and
don't
dad's
follow
side.
each other.
Yeah.
But sometimes, listen, the older siblings, they can be off their rockers a little bit.
It happened. I mean, family feuds, it's very
Exactly.
relatable. It happens even to the stars. Losing stuff, also very relatable. Stephen Graham, you may know this name because he's the dad on Adolescence. He actually won a Golden Globe for his role. And just hours after leaving the ceremony, he had a little bit of a mix-up. He was kind of late to the airport, and this happened.
Excuse me, love, there's no way you're getting my suitcase on this plane if I'm in a car now. And she's like, oh, no, don't worry, we'll take care of it. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. My case isn't going to... She went, I promise you. The case didn't make the plane, and it was left in Atlanta.
And what was in the case?
A Golden Globe. No, I never left it. I put it in my case. Thankfully, it turned up the day out. 2 days out.
He's so lucky he got that back because a lot of people lose their luggage and never see it again.